Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. So the internet is a talk with Space Marine stuff because apparently some of the Space Marine Codex has been posted online. This has not been confirmed to be 100% legit, so of course take everything that we're going to discuss with a pinch of salt. So let's jump in and let's get started. If you want to go and check all this stuff out for yourself, this was posted over on Bolter Chainsword by a chap called Sarges. The link is in the description of this video. So the first thing is Honor the Chapter stratagem is now restricted to assault intercessors only. For those of you who don't know what Honor the Chapter was, basically it allowed you to fight again in your fight phase with any unit, but now that is limited to, of course, assault intercessors as stated here. Apparently there's a new stratagem that states if your warlord is alive in the command phase of your turn, select a unit, and it says here in brackets, don't think it's restricted to core units, and that unit is treated as having all doctrines active, which as an Imperial Fist, that really peaks up my bloody ears, because if I can go back to the Devastating Doctrine and put that onto a unit, then that is very, very beneficial to me, because in Devastating Doctrine, I do +1 damage to vehicles and to buildings. It states here that Thunderhammers are a flat 20 points regardless if equipped to a character or a non-character. They are now AP -2, not AP -3, but the damage is still free. It says here that scouts are elites. It goes on to say whirlwind bombardment strap stops units in the defense positions from getting that benefit and makes them fight last in the fight phase. That is 1 command point. It says Master of Sanctity upgrade was either 20 or 25 points. You can't remember. Chapter Master is 40 points now, so it's no longer a stratagem. It actually costs points to upgrade. And the Chapter Master picks 1 unit in the command phase to get 4 rerolls. The Captain's reroll aura is active otherwise. So what it's saying here now, for those of you who don't know how the Chapter Master worked, back in the day, back in 8th edition, you had an aura of the Chapter Master, and if any unit was in that aura, you re-rolled any hit roll. If it was a pass, if it was a fail, you got to re-roll it. What they've done now, they've changed it where the Chapter Master can only select 1 unit now to get that full re-roll, but the Captain aura is still active, so if you still roll a 1, it can still roll a 1 if he's in the Captain's or / Chapter Master's aura. As an Imperial Fist player and someone who loves to get the re-rolls, of course, I'm probably going to say, is it really worth taking a Chapter Master anymore if it's only going to be benefiting 1 unit for 40 points? Can that 40 points be invested into something else? Maybe, an upgraded weapon on a tank, maybe an extra guy in a squad. I'm not too sure. We'll have to see how that works out in the future and statistics and all that kind of stuff. There's more information about non-Primaris units. So it says not all Primaris characters are getting the +1 wounds. Centurions remain at 4 wounds. Terminators, bikes, etc. did get the +1 wound though. So, it just because the normal firstborn Marine got that +1, it doesn't mean that everyone across the board is getting it. As it stated here, Centurions are still the same, but the Terminators, the bikes, are getting it. Deathwatch gets mentioned. It says it seems Deathwatch seems to have lost special ammo and can't take bite squads, oddly. That's what it says here. It's a kind of a strange one. I thought Deathwatch would have access to all the units, but apparently not with the bike squads. Maybe they're going to be leaving that till the actual Deathwatch supplement. That's probably going to be coming sometime in November, hopefully. It says the Hellfire stratagem is back, but also deals 2d3 damage to monsters. Flak missiles deals 2d3 damage to flyers. There weren't many new stratagems, if he recalls correctly. It says here the Reaper variant of the new floaty tank comes in at 230 points. So he's talking about the Gladiator tank there, if I'm not mistaken. So 230 points for a fully equipped Gladiator tank. That could be scary if used in the right way. Moving forward to unit sizes, which was a bit of a talking point. So Outriders have been confirmed at 3 per unit, which for me really, really sucks, because I was hoping that they would buff that up to 6, because I actually just wanted to make a huge bike force and charge down like Rider the Rohirrim 40k style. But it did confirm on the list that Eradicators and Blade Guard veterans can be taken to a 3 to a 6-man squad. So I think that's absolutely massive. Eradicators already in the hands of salamanders. Actually, Eradicators on their own are absolutely probably one of the most lethal units now as the Primaris, and having up to a squad of 6 of them, don't forget they are toughness 5 and the 3 wounds each because they're in the Gravis armor. That is absolutely deadly, and that goes the same with the Blade Guard veterans as well. If you can get them and have a 6-man squad of them pushing them up, I'm sure that they can start chopping things through as well. Points wise, it says the Blade Guard veterans and Eradicators are 35 points and 40 points respectively. So I think he means 35 points each for the Blade Guard veterans and 40 points for the Eradicators. It says there was a strat for repulsors to fall back and shoot at full ballistic skill, which could be quite naughty again in the right hands if you're falling back with an executioner tank, since it's got the repulsor keyword if I'm not mistaken, or repulsors on their own. You know, if they're down to last bracket, use the stratagem to fall back and you're firing at full ballistic skill. That is going to do a lot of damage because those tanks come with a lot of guns. It goes on to say the SM only secondary objectives were all awful, so this guy wasn't impressed by them. Incursors lost their combat knives exploding on 6s to hitting CC, and they are now AP -1. Blood Angel assault squads can't take melter guns anymore, apparently. He goes on to say that more stuff he fought seems to have the core keyword. Example of what don't: Centurions don't have it, Invicta Warsuits don't have it, non-Primaris characters don't benefit from the +1 wound, it seemed as well. That's what we just talked about before, like, you know, some things were getting the +1 when it comes to their stats, but it seems like the characters who are not Primaris are not getting the extra wound, even though the Firstborn Marines are getting that extra wound. And just to finish it off, it says that there was a strat for Phobos units to be put in reserve from the battlefield. Now, I just want to say everything that we've just quickly gone over and just discussed there, just to reiterate, this was posted online. There's no proof that any of this is real. It looks a bit real to me, the way that it's been worded. It seems like the guy is very confident of what he's saying. I'm going to take it on the nose at this moment in time, but we're going to get it all revealed this Saturday, because all the big channels who get sent, you know, codexes and stuff like that, so like Winters, Hellstorm Wargaming, Tabletop Tactics, Mini Wargaming probably, all these big channels, they always do like a big review of the book. It comes out Saturday, the day of the pre-order, so watch out for that, and they'll go through it all and they'll break it all down and stuff like that. So if you think that this is not true, just wait till this Saturday and we'll get confirmation what this is all about. Alright, Chaperoonios, that is me done for another video. Thank you for coming, thank you for watching as always. If you've got any thoughts, feedback on some of the stuff we just went through, I would love to hear it. Is there some things that you love? Is there some things that you hate? Is there some things that you would like changed? Post it down below and we'll have a little conversation down there as we always do. See you now, have a great day, and bye bye.